What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing absolutely awesome. In this video, we're going to compare some of the most popular Indian raw whey protein that you can find on Amazon or Healthkart or anywhere. And we're going to put them side by side to see which one is actually the cheapest and which one has the most availability. So stick to the end of the video. On everyone, Ankur here from 20kg Down, a channel on YouTube which talks about fitness for everyone and not just the athlete. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So just to be clear, we're talking about only raw concentrate whey protein. We're talking about products that are sold with the brand name and not sold with the source brand name. What I try to say is that there are some sources around the world which actually generate raw whey protein, like Saputo. So if a company sells it under the actual brand name of Saputo, we're not considering that. We're talking about brands who actually rebrand those products and sell them under their own name. At the same time, we're considering only products that are only raw protein. We're not talking about anything that has additives like digestive enzymes or color to that. So the popular brands like Grizzly Nutrition or even Sinew, Nutrimed, they're out of picture because we're talking about the ones that are just rebranding the raw whey protein and selling them in the market. So let's get started. So what we'll start with protein availability in this product. So any raw whey protein concentrate that comes from all these common sources are supposed to have the same amount of raw whey protein, but we do see some differences. Whereas we see the maximum amount of protein that you get is in the advanced Nutritech bulk amino, that's the brand under which they sell, and the lowest, although just 1% low, is Sinew's raw whey protein. The rest of as it is, Healthkart and Muscleblaze, they claim to have 80% of protein available in their product. Although it's very much apparent, but still we should consider the quality of protein that you're getting, because when you get some sort of a mixed protein, you either get something which is concentrate and isolate mixture, or isolate or concentrate. So, but as we already discussed and declared in the beginning of the video, all these whey proteins are pure concentrates. They don't have any additives to them. So that's kind of a standard. No one wins, no one loses in these. Let's just look at one of the biggest factors where we consider any product, maybe it's whey protein or a cell phone, is the price. So when you're talking about price, we're standardizing these because they come in different packages. We're standardizing them as a 30-gram scoop. So if you take 30-gram scoop of any of these product, what would be the price for you? So you can see the numbers, but the cheapest is of course Sinew, as you can see here, and the costliest is of course Muscleblaze. Now here's the thing, there are two things that are debunked in here, and kind of eye-opener to me as well, and I guess to you as well. What I was being advertised for the last 3-4 months is that as it is the cheapest whey protein out there in the market, concentrate. See, they don't say raw whey protein. This is say cheapest whey protein. It's actually a raw whey protein. It's supposed to be cheap, but it's not the cheapest. Rather, it's the second highest costly product, or second or third highest. If you can see, this is the highest, second highest, third highest. They're pretty close. Healthkart and as it is. Actually, the cheapest is as Sinew. And then the second is Advanced Nutritech Bulk Amino. So the brand name is different, so don't confuse it. So these are the cheapest, and these are the costliest one. Muscleblaze, no wonder they're the costliest one, is because they spend a lot of money in advertisement. They have to get it back. Making a raw whey protein costlier and to some good amount of percentage here makes no sense, because I think all of these, I don't know what they say or declare, but all of these companies are probably sourcing from the same mother company, their raw whey protein. They just change the name depending on their brand popularity or their advertisement cost and stuff like that, the margin they keep. Now let's move on. The very last point on which we are comparing, and this is very important because all these things are something that you can read the label from, you can do the calculations, but this is something that's actually the research, which is the average user rating that they got on Amazon. And I'm considering only Amazon here because it's very difficult to compare different platforms. Their review systems are different. We're considering only Amazon. So what we see is there, the highest rated product here is Healthkart. And the lowest rated product is, of course, either Muscleblaze or Advanced Nutritech Bulk Amino. But that's not how the calculations are done. See, if you know how these statistic things work, then you'd know the bigger the sample, the more accurate the assumptions, the predictions are. So if you from that perspective, then we see Muscleblaze has the highest number of rating. The lowest number of rating was by Healthkart. That tells a nice story, and that tells that Healthkart is not generally bought by many people. Muscleblaze, on the other hand, advertises really well, and that's why their product sells well. And this 3.5 is much more of an accurate number than any of the other numbers out here. Because if you see, you've got a 3.5 here, which is less accurate than the 3.5 here with the Muscleblaze. If my predictions are right, or if the way the statistic works, then you'd actually see the way the trend goes is that if Bulk Amino had got more rating, similar to 1,000 ratings, it would have dropped more than 3.5, perhaps 3 or 3.2, something like that would have been the rating. Same applies here. What we see is that As It Is has 523 rating on 4-star, whereas Sinew has 4-star with 150 rating. This doesn't really tell much of a story about them. What I feel is that if Sinew and Healthkart As It Is both get sold a bit more, they would slowly show the actual user experience and rating. And when we're discussing this, we're not considering fake rating because there's a lot of things that go on. We're just considering everyone's fair and square, which is not the case. But still, just for the sake of comparison, we're talking about that. So I'd say among all these things, depending on how the user rating go, we're looking at As It Is as perhaps the most beneficial, or something that people got good output from. As a 4 rater, 4.5 Healthkart has very less rating of 34 rating only. We can't consider that. And then next moves to Sinew, which has 150 rating, is pretty considerable. But 3.5 of Bulk Amino, although they have 543 rating, it's still low. That means a lot of people are saying it's not that good. They're dragging the rating down, right? With Sinew, that's not the case. We're good, because if you see Muscleblaze, I don't think you should consider at all. I mean, just rub it off, because the reason for that, see, for those Ziddi Human, all those things, those ads, you're paying this extra premium. And also, here's the rating. So their product is probably not as good as their rating is, because if they had advertised so much, so many people have bought, their product should be as good as well. So I would say don't go with this. Your best bet would be As It Is from the rating and the price. But then if you consider the price, then there's a huge gap between Sinew and As It Is. So with the gap of rating and this, I would say you can either go with As It Is or Sinew. I mean, it depends on your budget. But that's my analysis. I'm not biasing on anybody. I'm just saying what my analysis is. If you feel from these numbers that your analysis is something else, please feel free to share that in the comment section. I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments. If you liked it really, really well, don't forget to smash that like button and share it with your friends so that you can all collaborate and we can talk to each other. Have an awesome life, folks. Ciao. My video, please don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. And if you want to get more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.